All right. Here we are live again. Oh, it's been a while. At least another regular setup. So let's see. Let's get started with the regular stuff. And let us get ready. Share screen. There we go. This is what we'll be looking at today. Let's get everything else up and running as well while we wait for people to join in. Didn't manage to do a stream yesterday. Was just too busy with Easter and other things. So that did not happen. That's why I have it today. So we shall see if what people think or not. I had to delay also half an hour for other issues. So let's take a Stratosphere. Packosphere, but I'm not sure if I have Stratosphere locally. It's going to be interesting. Or maybe I have it in the other folder. Let's check a little bit. Maybe not even that. In which case, we'll go cloning. And we want to put it in my packages. Stratosphere. Clone the repo. Now, and let's open it up over here as well. So this is release candidate 1 of Stratosphere that we have the latest version here. I have here just the comment issue. It's probably a little bit old as well. I might want first to add here Meteor 1.2. Well. Let me get here just the rest upload in the other tab. And then this one is let's see, issue template will be skipping. So that has been the easy part. Vengeance Note 8 to 9, my God. Let me turn this off. Let's get rid of these engines. And before I proceed any further, I just want to make a quick sound check. Okay, so we have the microphone going. Okay, so we should be all set. As per usual, let's check here the NCU and let's do some updates. Bcrypt can go to the highest version. Yikes, direct dependency on fibers. That's oof. 1.2.7 for node stat. And let's do meteor. 1.2 meteor. Let's see over here. Release. Actually, no, it's meteor 1.6. So, let me think. How can we get out of this pickle? I want to. Let's just do meteor update and figure out where we end. And yeah, I need to make it bigger. So having a bit of an issue with the update. That's not good. Hello there. How are you doing? Okay, so Stratosphere has internal packages, so that's going to be. So that will be an issue. So let's go and let's figure out how this works. Stratosphere is a private package server for Meteor, so this is like on your own servers with private packages. Besides your own packages, Stratosphere will also give you access to all packages of Atmosphere. At any time, you can set a team package server by setting environment variable. So it only works with Meteor 1.2 and higher. You need to create a copy of Meteor developer app, follow these 3 steps to the ladder. So we want to have the URL, all that stuff. So the idea here is we'll copy it over into a new project, pretty much. Oh, actually, we do have already the package. So instead of setting JSON.template, we'll just do settings.json. Upstream URL, directory, stamps, tmp.uploads, public this, login required. And then there's the S3 sync. And I do whitelisting. So actually, just get started. I'll turn these to false. And let me get my Meteor here, new client. Oops, let's say. Oh, where was this again? So we have Atmosphere, we have the app. This is the what is authorized domains? Yeah, I think that's what we are looking at. So let's go back to README and check what we have to have here for the return. So that would be that. Yes, I'm just going to add that as a new field to my existing ones. And it's a local host, so I shall add it here to the settings. Still though, for security reasons, let me do that over here. So it should be the settings file all set for this part, and this part range setting JSONs. Okay, fill in app ID as I did. Also fill in people need to log in by setting login required. If you have login, you need to add at least one super user. This is username of your Meteor developer account. Well, that's pretty neat. Let me add myself there. Settings, super users, storyteller. Okay, done. And now I should be able to run it in theory. But first I'll probably need to do Meteor npmi. So we have updated here the npm packages, and that's a red that doesn't like it. Bcrypt. The Node API version of this Node instance is one. Node instance cannot run this module. Let's see. What can we do here for that? Okay, the original here was 0 point something, so let's go one step at a time. We can install version 1, that's nice. Let's see if we can install version 2. Bcrypt there, version 3. Okay, happy with version 3. Let's see. Version 4. Okay, so we can go up to version 3 for now until I think we need to really get into updating the packages here. So let's see from, okay, let's open up all these package.js. And figure out how they look, so we can go more above and beyond that. So it is going to be 1.2. So let these first find the biggest one. So that's Meteor at 1.3.4. So since that's the bigger one, I will be updating everything. That we have 1.6. So let's move everything to 1.6 as the minimum version for now, which is not going to solve all of our issues, but this is the, well, not necessarily all. It's still also very common practice to use packages like this to do stuff. But it's going to be a bit of a pain. Pain to manage. So we've got those things sorted. Let's see if I can still run this old version of Meteor. Oh man, it's downloading it. It's happening. So not sure if this is going to, but since I have the global one, the newest one, it should hopefully be fine. Oh, that's old. It must be Node 4 or something at this point. Maybe Node 8, which is one of the many reasons why this will go. So we could do update patch, which we are going to do. Actually, probably better to do that right now, like that. I think with the proxy thingy, that's because of the old certificates thing. So I think that needs to be at least 1.12 to be to fix it. But let's see what this happens. And in the background, let me take a look on the okay, so this is just completely wrong, because version 2 for accounts passwords has been Meteor 2.3. And go here to the lab, it's 1.6. Oh my god, so old. MRTQ. Why will not it update from the patch? That's a strange one. Because this one is just looks like it's trying to update to the latest Meteor, even though it should be just only patch. So take a look. Let's try it, maybe, because first we need to download the old web app and all the other things, old ones, and then go from there. And that will hopefully help. Okay, so it's the certificate expired issue. So that should be uh, I do it like this. Yes, here we go. Not the best thing, but it will do the job. And I will slowly update till at least Meteor 1.12. That's my goal. Get even further, but I want to kind of get it at least a little bit newer version before I even run it. But we will have to see what these things say. So I would really love to do the patch there. Oh, actually, it might be running now. So let's take a look on. Let's actually better do it in a incognito window. Oh, would you look at that? We have a winner. So we have nothing here. We have, let's see, release tracks, instructions. Created by Seba. Oh my God. Seba Kerkhoff. It should be relatively simple. Look here. The issue that the thing is, you just add meteor package server URL, and once you are in your environment variables, which will be wherever you deploy this, which later I will try maybe with localhost here. Okay, so so we'll get into this and see what we can do. But right now, let's see if it will catch or get the proper versions here, or if it will go again to the broken, well, not necessarily broken, but major version changes there. So Chad, have you heard about Stratosphere before? Yikes. lot of stuff seems to be going on here. This is pretty much a deep dive into all the packaging stuff and to a certain degree, I think also be or what I want to also kind of get out of this is to do the updates for certain things. So let's see if we can force the updates for this. Oh wait, look what we have here by having the minimum version be this one. Not really sure how much that is going to make that happen. Or maybe instead of patch, let's be more direct. Oh, look at that. So the trick was here the release part. So my plan right now is to go up. Yeah, look at that. So yeah, it's server render, all that stuff, all the good stuff is getting AS5. All that is slowly being added. And now looking at that, we are at 1.6.14. Let's see. Let me try to jump straight to 1.12.1. From then we can drop the node TLS reject and authorize stuff. It should do a lot of the other, and then I can update a lot of other the packages as well. Hopefully there shouldn't be any breaking changes here. Oops, never mind. 47 SCSS is broken. What exactly is broken? That it's should be error for not found. Oh, it doesn't like some of the node SAS. That should be fine. Okay, so that's a bit unfortunate, which means I'm just going to have to go one feature version at a time, which the next one being this. I can copy that. And given the package structure, I guess I will have to go everywhere so the dependencies can be in line. Hopefully. Let's see. So as far as I can get updating Meteor version and all the dependencies, that's my goal. Because the closer to the new world I get, the easier it will be to fix and test Stratosphere as much as possible. We need to figure out where the node SAS thing will start breaking as well. Which then is another option, is that once we reach that point, we can hopefully skip over it. So we have some removal. Why is server under removed in this version? Ugh. Don't remember back then what was the issue there. I will then try 1.8.3, but let's try to run this thing. And then I'm kind of curious. Actually, I can probably do it right now. We're here, Meteor node version. Let's see what we are. Version 8. Archaeology we have here. So I'm kind of personally curious or I kind of want to have my own, let's just say, private Meteor server. The main reason being because I would like to add to this some sort of licensing. So ooh. Let's see, Meteor reset, probably a new MongoDB as well in the background. If not, I'll just update more and we'll hopefully do the trick. So let me guys know if you would have use or interest in a private packaging server for Meteor. Very curious about that. Especially if you can then add licensing, because that would be something I would love to see with Atmosphere, that you can have like licensing and buy packages. I think that would be really awesome. Okay, fingers crossed. Started MongoDB, and nope. Oh man, let's Babel change. Oh yes. We need to add the runtime for Babel. It has been that time of the year, so ta-da. Let's try to start it now with this. If that works, then we can eventually remove Bible runtime. And the big one to remove would be fibers. No, still did not like something. What did you like this time? It might be looking for an older version of Babel runtime. So in this case, I probably want to jump at least to 1.8. see if that's going to work. Because right now, some of these are quite big advanced. Maybe had some SCSS there, I've noticed for a moment, but okay, things have been upgraded. We have MongoDecimal added, inter-process messaging, fetch would be another big thing to probably update all the HTTP calls. So we're going to see if we still have the issue. Probably, I would say probably yes. SRP, my God. That package should not be around. That was been like, it'll actually get revive in the future, I think. Maybe as accounts SRP or SRP, we'll still see. If it is what I think it is, that's been kind of the old version to do passwords. So we'll have to delve a lot more into it. Okay, what's still the issue with underscore is not defined. Oh, we'll have to do also lib server utils. Let's take a look. Stratosphere lib. Let's see, mixin. So first of all, in Nani, I want you to allow me to drag it. This is annoying. Today's with the keys. We can just do this to reduce this. Values. Return object. So it's an array. Oh, okay, that's annoying. Let me see. Firebird, you don't need underscore. Let's see how we are doing with mixin. Mixin. Oh, that will be probably an underscore function as well, which is annoying. Let's try import from meteor underscore. I'm not sure if it's maybe without the brackets. Okay. We have upstream connected. Yeah, still, and everything is still happy. So yeah, we'll have to really get a lot of work will be here most likely. Okay. So what version were we? 1.8.3. Let's go 1.9.3. And might be a good idea to do the update here on these packages as well. One never knows. Something didn't work there. So what didn't work? SCSS. So we are now here to this issue, and it could not get, or which environment are supported in this version? Linux, no. If we take a look here at the link, it actually says here installation error on Node 8 fix for this version. 453. That's going to be old. Oh well, not that old. 453, and it looks like it's been trying to, or they have been trying to fix that in multiple versions. And then we have 4.6, which has Node 9 support. But in this case, we are still. Then we jumped to. Okay, let's first see which one of these has SCSS. Front end. Oh, it's Angular here, written in Angular. Yikes. Oh, that might be part of the issue. So looking at this, since it's written in Angular, this is a bit of a personal issue for me because, let's see here, look here. Is it the old Angular, most likely, or pretty much 100%? So that's also out of date. Ooh, instructions here. Well, the good thing is that there isn't much of a UI. So, oh my God. Never could get into Angular. Just thought it was just so many needless things there for me to get to any productive place. So I think the 1.8 version, as we were in this project, is the maximum that I'm comfortable updating that. And let me actually go package by package and make sure that we have that here as well. And this one was missed. So let's do here just this update like this. Let's see if you can update packages. So I want to try if we can do more of the npm updates. With fibers as well. And then I think I want to see if we can get it up and maybe try publishing Okay, so we have bcrypt 4 now. I don't really know all the things with fiber, so I'll just leave it at that. And I think we can get rid of this one. So let's see. And I just noticed that we had a publish of, let's see. There was been an update to the node stubs. And I'm going to try putting them in because there has been an issue. I think the thing is that I think the high vulnerability warning will disappear here at the very least. Okay, yeah, that's correct. I think the moderate one comes from fibers or bcrypt or something like that. So let's see if we can start this and be fine. I think that should be fine. And we have some note stuff there. So this is going to be, it's quite a project, honestly. But let's see if we can actually load the page. Did I? Okay. Okay, so it's loading, and that looks fine. Oh, it's twice there. That's not good. Let's see. Yeah, it loads twice here. Oh, that's late. No clue why. And it's Angular, so oh no. At least I know it's in index control. That's the issue. Question is, do I want to try to downgrade now with everything? Collection core front end. So it might have to do null online 13. Okay, that's correct. That's just the current user. Apologies for the motorbike. I like to speed on this road. Yeah, anybody knowing Angular in the chat, somebody remembers the old days. So what could this be? Honestly, as I said, this is way beyond that. Body, ng app, Stratosphere, index control as control. So that does not explain why we have this 2 times. Or Angular. Just page container. So if I click the release track, it says here some icons are not found. Okay, let's try to go 1.73. Or was there? What was the previous version? So 1.8.3, I think, is the current one. Or maybe what I'm thinking is if I can reset this. So if I can stay on what is 1.8.3. Let's give it a try. That would make me more happy than anything. Might just be something that's cached in Angular or something like that. So let's try again. Okay, now it looks good, so it might have been just client. Oh no, never mind. We had it working just fine. Let's see, what else did we changed? Split jQuery from Blaze. That might be another thing we might to add. Might be necessary to add jQuery as a dependency. And here in the utils, I think we can just add this and discard the rest, just in case, array from object, just in case there is something that I have not checked properly. No, it's still loading 2 times. Still going there. Let's see. It's version 1.4.8 of Angular. There used to be a package like that as well. Not Angular. Atmosphere. Well, there's the official Angular. And there is the other stuff, Angular.js. Nope, just Angular. You have here animate, area, material, resource, sanitize. Okay, so here we have the sanitize. The latest one is version 1.5.3. So I'm guessing in the front end over here, we'll have a new version of that. So this is let's see, can we get onto the yes over here? Angular on the versions 1.4 points. So there was 8. So let's do the patch first. I think it will be for all of these. And then the next one was this guy. And it would not surprise me if that was for the other, like Angular Animate. If that's, yeah, that will be the same with these. Just want to make sure we have those packages up to date a little bit. Let's see for SCSS. One has been, let's see, 4.5. Let's try 4.9.3. I think maybe if we update the SCSS here, we can go even to the newer version of Meteor. So, let's be bold. Let's go to the latest. Let's see if it breaks or not. So far, nothing has broken. Let's see, font awesome. How can we do updates here? 4.7. We have jQuery package here as well. Infinite scrolling. Fun times. I hate infinite scrolling. And that's the Netane. This one. This is the latest version. I think the issue might be in the router. So Angular UI router. There's a lot of packages for Angular. That's pretty cool. Oh, it's latest version, damn it. So Angular material 1.0. Spellman2 version 1. What's the latest? 0.11.4. Not confident in going for a major version. At least that's not what we want to hear. We can avoid it. Just want to stay the same. So at least these packages have been updated. Let's check maybe just to make sure that we are in sync. Wait. This one will require a version that I can tell you. So this is an interesting package. A very simple firewall for Meteor. Allow access to your Meteor application from a wide list of IP addresses you define. That's neat. Deploy your in-development application to hosting service. You can test on a different services. That's really nice. And that should be at 1.0.1. Packages, a lot of surprises always with packages. Okay, I'll need simple schema definitely will have an update, but we will not be going to the latest version. We want to see 1. Oh, we could do maybe 1.4. No, 1.5.4 is the furthest I would be comfortable given the changes that were there. You can see the big jump there in version numbers. So let's be Meteor Hacks search source. Yikes. Another old abandoned package 1.4.2. Let's get the patches in there. Find from publication. Interesting. Wouldn't surprise me if also this package is used on Atmosphere or something similar. 0. Yikes. 0.2. That's a tough one because when it's under the 0x range, you never know updating what it can do. Let's see. Give me your GitHub. Do we have a change log here? Nope. 17 commit. So, what happened to GitHub? That this doesn't look pretty. So we have here initial commits, update. So is this the 0.2? No, this is 0.1 still. Wait for 1.2. This will, I guess this is Meteor. Oh, that's nice. So they've removed underscore. Okay, so this is just removing underscore. So I think, yeah, that should be fine to go to 0.2.1. Not that it matters for this, but publish count. Oh, that's an old package as well. It has been superseded with other, or is it? 0.8. Go to the age of the project. Do I want to risk updating? Let's see. Do have release tags at least, but I am not interested in Q. In updating that, that's just too dangerous. Q. That will be very tough one, I think, to find here. Just Q. And where's the other one? Just do MRT. It should be fine from them. Wait first. Okay, where's the other one that's not displaying here? This one is kind of a mystery, but again, Meteor show. A wrapper for Q promise library. Interesting. And then we have here async, which Let's see what's the latest version is. One. Okay, interesting. So that's that. Some npm dependencies. I'm not touching that at all. Again, some npm fs extra. Fs extra, I think we could potentially at least do a look at it, version 11. This is version 0.19. Okay, this is version 0.19. It's a lot of people there as well. Though for this particular version, we are not necessarily big ones. I'm tempted to go to 0.30. Let's see if we go to the changelog, if the changelog is old enough. It is. So 0.19. So if it's added, unless there's like something removed, unless delete and delete thing. This might be a bit, but I thought, with package insert there should be no deletes. So making a big assumption here. Fixed. Breaking, remove, create output stream. Let's do a check on that. No, so we should be fine with that. Remove support for node 0.10, or it's fine. Roll it back. And in version 1, they actually dropped the support. So we could technically go all the way version 1. Let's see, do we have any clubber? No. Do we have any walk? We go even newer, but I'm fine with trying the 0.29 version. Just like that. And then there's something called wrench. It should be like wrench.js, but it's not. So deprecated package, yay. At least 5.9, if there's at least a patch for this. Oh man. So looking at all, just looking at the dependencies, for all of this. Let's see what we can. It's still running. Which, yeah. So I think the best course of action going forward with Stratosphere, because I think currently as it is, unless there's some Angular enthusiast between the crowd to come in and start fixing things, would be to Can I get started from scratch with the latest Meteor architecture? Probably in React, because I don't know Angular, or maybe I could use this project to maybe learn some other front-end language. What are your thoughts, guys? That would be my idea. Right now, that's the problem, is that, yeah. This is an Angular problem, and I don't have even the slightest idea where to begin fixing it. But it might not necessarily be Angular problem, it might just be Meteor, but it just makes What I will do then is, let's see, how can we do best? I can stash, but I don't want to necessarily stash. Let's try that stash. Apply stash, so we keep that. And now we're actually not running, so let's run this with all these updates. Which will do some hopefully npm stuff. So somewhere it says is deprecated. No, it's still there double. For a moment, it's fine. Okay, here we go. This is this one in server. So an unused variable. Let's see. Maybe if this helps. At least on the server here. Remove that. So remove that warning. But the thing is, it's like it's not used, so why the heck? It's not used. HTTP is not used here. Let's connect it back to upstream. So let's see. I'm thinking here multiple things. What we can do. I think we are not going to get around the fact that this needs, I would even say, start from scratch. And just gonna go side-by-side comparison with the functionality. Because I think, once we go, here, for example, into the synchronizer, and let's see, lib collection and collections. I think very much all of the server-side thing could be upgraded and reused. Client side will have to be rewritten from scratch, just given how much of other things, how much have things changed on the front end in the years. So that's, that should be, I think the server looks I think also I think maybe half of the packages could be removed just because of how the functionality in the core has improved, or could be replaced with other better packages. Of course. Remove underscore, jQuery, and anything like that. Okay, here we have upstream. Connect to package server. You don't even have to connect to upstream. That should be kind of given. Tracker. So it does connect there through DDP. Interesting. And yay! Here we have another thing. Maps are now supported. So that's we can do a lot of these improvements here. Okay. As much as I'm disappointed with the front end, what I do want to check out is the database here. And let's see. Where is my compass? Let's get MongoDB compass going. It's local one. Let's go new connection. That should be 3001. Okay. Builds, metadata, packages, release tracks, these versions, users versions. Really want to get into the release tracks because I think that's another unexplored area of Meteor, but that would be for another time. Now then, let's see. It just throws the index page to everything, so just the front end is totally broken now. Let's see. Therefore, given everything, I'm going to stash and let's see. Let me get, let's do step by step as much as we can. So we are funding, we've gotten rid of that. Question is if it maybe doesn't want the old Babel runtime as well. But Let's go back to the original one and retrace our stuff. So engines, no. Meteor node stops. Let's go for the latest here. And we want to do Meteor update, release. Maybe we can just, okay, 1.705. So just a little bit. And on there, we also got the decrypt one. And then we did Meteor npmi save Babel / runtime. Or was it Babel.js? Babel runtime. Okay, so let's add it there. Let's see, in this upgrade, what we have here, ES5 shim, socket stream client. Oh, let's see, version 4, bigger version. Oh, that's why. Oh, wait, version 1 and smaller than 4 is compatible with version 8. So I think instead of version 4, let's do version 3.8 here. So I think we do here Meteor node version is 8. So let's do that. Let's have that. Let's say here that. And instead of 1.3, first of all, let's do the, let's run this. See where we are, and then we can do other experimentations. Let's close these things for now. It's always when in doubt, when updating, one thing at a time. And I think that was the issue we had here before. Why we want above server. I want to have older version of the runtime. 7 beta. Let's do just the 7 release. Still nothing. That's interesting. I was trying to remember if there wasn't a compatibility package between those two when you had like Babel runtime. both of them. Maybe because I have two of them. No. So let's do this. Let's have this like that here. Okay, let's see what else can we do here. So it doesn't want to go. So it's plus 1.7 from 1.6. Okay. In that case, let's do this. Remove engine from package.json. That's for sure happening. Now for the rest, let's go back and do look on Meteor. And let's just, we had this. Meteor. So this project is 1.6. Let's go even smaller incremental update. Okay. Let's try to start that one. Now what? Oh, wait. How can I be running something already on port 3000? But I'm not. Could it be still open for some reason? Doesn't seem like it. I do have some node running. The question though is, well, I'll kill it and hope that it's the correct one. Well, looks like maybe that it was. Or soon I will discover that it, it got something else. Let's try it again. Okay, so that was it. Interesting. It didn't shut down properly, and I could, but the terminal was fine. So Not the best of the solutions. Oh, because of course, MongoDB. So if this works, then I'll just update the packages to the version, maybe some dependencies as well, but it's mostly client side, so not a big deal. 9. I was complaining that the Babel runtime is not there. Which is not. So we'll add an as per instructions, maybe if we are allowed to. Okay, now it's having some other issue. Yikes. Getting more and more broken, damn it. Of course not. Let's see if Node is still running or not. It's not. So what the heck is this Python stuff here? Was bcrypt not being up to what it wants to be? Yes. Thinking if back then it wasn't still a beta in the with the Babel runtime thingy. No, it doesn't like the Babel. I have been beta, which would be which one? Okay, time to clear the Node.js modules. Install everything from scratch. No, no, no. Don't even install. Fibers. Okay, let's try these fibers. Okay. We are getting somewhere. A little bit closer to everything. No. Just the runtime is still not. Copy and let's take a look if we can maybe find it in an issue here. It's definitely not open. Meteor 1.8. Look at that. It's right here. $1.703. This is exactly our. So beta 55 was the one. Same issue with 1.8. Yeah. Do we have a response here? No, that should not be an issue for us. Wait, did we install or not? No, we did not install. Stop. Why does it continue? So we are up to date. Interesting. And still working. Even though it was supposed to be fixed. Okay, because we need to be Meteor 1.6. So it wants us to go to the version that. Wait, actually, that's the version we want to go on to be. No, that's before. Okay, now I'm getting confusing myself. I'm just trying to do this. On the version 1.6. Okay, so in 1.6, so they're all talking about 1.71. Are we doomed? Let's see, beta 54. I need to go really down in the beta to be able to run this. No. So let's go down to beta 30. Oh no, because we have this freaking thing here. So it took the latest beta, or maybe even higher. So that was the issue, hopefully. Yeah, we can then go, that will be the next step though. Let's see. Okay, we are fine. No, we are not fine. What the heck, Angular? What's your problem? Yeah, Angular is just... Angular is just not having it with us today. So close yet so far. And that's really obnoxious. So let's do stash. Let's go back to 1.6. Even over here doesn't like the... Well, so yeah, we need to go to, what's it, version 2. So this, so that it even installs. And we want to go, let's go to the latest over here for fibers. Just only this thing. So Meteor 1.6. Let's try to at least get into the patch version, if nothing else. So we actually need to do this. Just the patch, nothing fancy. So maybe the 1.6.1 version might be an issue. Something there. Yeah, so Mongo update there. Interesting. Mongo has been updated, but the reset. Let's run this. I think the big difference might be the Node version in these. Yeah. Okay, this is new. It doesn't seem like it was meant to be okay, but I think this is fine. So let's see. Okay, here we are fine on this update. So at the very least, this thing gets pushed. And update here version this. And the next step is to get the packages in sync. Just in case. Connect. You don't have to have dependency on Connect. You can just do web app. Yeah. Okay. So we have all those things. I think this needs to be better described. So thinking, how can we do this? The question is, I have, this setting environment variable. Is that environment variable is that like on the system, or is that, let's check the docs if okay, let's check the forums very quickly if somebody has something they can say. We have some insight here in the past. Yes, that's true. If it could support both, and if it could do if Stratosphere could do both Meteor and npm packages, it would be pretty sick. So it's the environment variable, but again, let's see, packages.meteor.com. Nothing here except sign in with Meteor, which I don't really have to do this. It's very old graphics there. See, I don't want to. I want to make sure I have this correctly before I start. Okay, so this is good to know. Let's see, what do we have? We put this, nothing. Let's try to put it in like this. No. Should. Let's get the regular terminal up here. Localhost 3000. Okay. Or do I need to do echo? Okay, so it's there. My mistake. So it should still be able to print that. So let's see. I'm curious about a few things, but let me get up, since I need to update the let me do here quick check here for dependencies. And we want to just get the node stub set up here. Types. I should be in the. Oh, that's okay. Let's do it. HTTPS. Localhost 1000 just to be sure. Copy, and I have here packages. And let's actually see. Let's do here cd payment score. Now here this, and then do meteor publish, create. And now if, and that's a big if everything is running correctly, it should create this package on that new server. So enable the package catalog. Oh, because I did HTTPS instead of HTTP. Look at that. See in the background here, it starts updating. So it's definitely working. Now it's time to get my Compass as well to start checking out how it handles the data. Is my last up to 10 minutes, at least back in the days then. It's still pretty impressive though, that now I will have locally the entire database of our packages. When I cannot even connect to it because it's such an old MongoDB. Damn you, Angular. Why you stop working in a more reasonable versions? So yeah. Let's see how long have been we going here. Almost 2 hours. So I'll let this go hopefully till the end. I'll take a quick break right now here. Keep this going. We won't be able to check the database, at least not like this. And hopefully soon we shall be able to see if I am able to get my package to a private server. But I think the big takeaway here is that even though I've tried my best, there just is something that breaks Angular at a certain point. And that would be not something I will be able to fix, because I'm certainly not interested in learning it just to fix that little bug. I think it might be maybe a bit easier also for everybody into the future if I just if we start this on Meteor 3 and kind of start slowly pulling in new things in, and maybe also add new features as well into it. Especially I'm very much interested in adding some sort of, how should I say it, not certification, licensing options or licensing server, or maybe like with the Paygate as well, so that people can sell your package, but will be more of a private effort. Would love to see that on Atmosphere, but I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. but at the very least, I would be interested in like doing something privately, because it has there like to access it, you can do whitelisting. And I think that might also work for the server side as well. So, maybe before even like going into before going into like selling all that stuff, it might be just we can do a server where you can assign, or maybe like do a check, or like be able to assign that only specific users can access the packages, and from there expand on that. But I think that might be then part of that might be also expansion of Pacosphere. So Pacosphere, I do believe, is written in Vue or something on the client side. Oh. Well, on that, I guess you have to sponsor me, guys, if you want me to learn Vue and all the other things and look more into that. And so let's use this as a hard segue to my sponsorship page. So guys, if you are interested to kind of see me, do more stuff, I have a sponsorship page where you can get access to my sponsor there, and then also you get access code to these streams. Let me put that into the chat as well, so we have the link. So if you like what I'm doing, if you would like me to do more and build other interesting things, now I need to somehow feed myself. Look at that. It's finished syncing with AppStream and is doing importing. Maybe. So yeah, again, if you like what I'm doing and would like to support me in doing more interesting things, please subscribe or sponsor me. And you can also subscribe here on YouTube and like, also comment, say hi, all that stuff. It helps with the algorithms. So that's all there. Still importing chunk 1. Though I think that might be a bug and it might be actually importing. Let's see. Might be getting this .chunk wrong. I hope. Otherwise, there might be a bug when it's just cyclical, which would be bad. Some caching. Oh, there's a lot of interesting other things that were supposed to be done here. That could be super useful. Okay, guys, I am not sure exactly. This is working correctly, or if it's just. But also, if anybody else wants to, guys, if you are interested in, coming in and working on this project, improving it, I will be super happy. Let's see. Okay, update packages. Let's get this. Somebody did here ng meteor 1.3. It's mostly front end. Question is if this might be useful. This might be of interest. Maybe to upgrade. Upgrade to newer Angular Meteor versions. There we go. So this might be actually something that I try to do. And yeah, let's do here the change log. RC2 update to Meteor version. Oh, looks like it's finished thinking. 1.6. So final published packages. What do we have here? Yikes. Oh, that's on my side here, which is still strange why it's trying to do that. Okay, here we go. Packages. Why does it appear twice? Accounts, discords, and beta pass. It should not be down here. Beta pass is here only once, so. Oh, never mind. Here is the Discord. Okay, let's try again. It's doing something. We have unable to parse state from all-out query, blah, 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 blah. Again, probably something that should be fixed in a newer version of all-out. Doesn't make any sense. Oh, yeah, there is TypeScript there. Now, the question here is why it might be so slow is because it's going through the... Oh, I see. So this is now right now going through the Stratosphere server, which we have locally. So it's creating a new namespace. So it's downloading again all these packages because it's a new namespace or new, let's say, server. So things are a bit separate, which is a bit of a waste. I think it could be done better. Because I already have them like locally in the other namespace. So let's see if we can do locally.meteor. So here's the .meteor. So packages from server. Look at that. Here we have our local host. And of course, here we have the packages that it's right now getting, as you can see. And it was not successful entirely. No such file or directory. As a package I'm trying to create. I'm not trying to get it. I'm trying to create that. Okay. Yeah, and that's... I'm in the package file. That's unfortunate. So at least from this, we do see that the server is working, but publishing. And I'm kind of wondering if it might be because I don't have the S3 set up. But yeah, that's interesting. So in theory, I'm wondering, and I'll have to maybe bring up with Kelly, if you could potentially, instead of Atmosphere, talk to the Packosphere servers and get packages through there. So that's certainly an option, potentially. But it's kind of disappointing that here we have the normal packages from everything else, so there's a lot more of them from various projects. Here we have the releases, notices. Okay, so it's notices, tools, we have the metadata, back to Meteor, because then it goes in there. Okay. So that did not work as I hoped. Let's go here, and now I'm going to kill the server here. close it for now, and I want to see, now that I've closed it, if I really... Okay, so every time I want to use that, kind of wondering about the environment variable that I set up for the local host. If maybe because it's not connecting right now, it goes to the default, or if I need to add it before every, say, publish or update. So if we do this and I do Meteor update, interesting. So it's downloading the Meteor tool, which it doesn't have to. And let's see, Rodrigo is here. Hi, Rodrigo. First of all, correction. The question is here about using TypeScript. And first of all, this is not my project. This is something that we kind of inherited into Meteor community packages. So I'm just looking into it because I found the description super interesting, and I'm trying to upgrade it and see what we can do with that. This predates TypeScript, so it doesn't have TypeScript, though it has Angular, the old one. And I'm now just trying to figure out. Sadly, this is not well documented, this packaging system, which is a shame, because I think there's so much good and interesting things in there to play with. So I think what's happening here, that if it's unable to update the package catalog, it then goes like, okay, I don't have access to this, so I'm going back to the original, or to the default one, which is the atmosphere there, and it just gets it, but it puts it under this new under his private server. So I think right now the plan is, if there is interest, I would be, if there's interest and maybe some money as well to revive this project, then I would be interested in working on it. Of course, we need to fix all these bugs. Big thing there is going to be probably completely new UI using React or something like that, rewriting into TypeScript as well. That I think goes without saying. Using Meteor 3 from the beginning, and just slowly port in the old functionality one by one while doing the upgrades. I think that would be the approach. And maybe instead of packages in there, it could use it would be just an app. I have to kind of look more into that. What would be the best thing to kind of approach this going forward? Because now daydreaming, if you could just make the packages that you kind of install and you have the thing, and then you can potentially just create your own interface or your own UI, or maybe just add another feature and somehow hook it in. That might be an option, but I think that's a bit of an overkill. So instead, I would just go for a regular app, nothing too fancy, just straightforward private packaging server. We'll have to connect to S3 or something like that. We'll have to kind of have a backup for local testing to have it locally. And then eventually, going from that, start with whitelisting people so that they are like whitelisting for packages. So if you create a package here, then you can also limit who can get that package, in addition to the whitelisting IP access. But I think then it might be better to just also do, okay, you can only see the packages listed here if you log in, and then maybe you can only see those that you have bought, or maybe like make this into a marketplace. There's many ways this can be taken to. I think if there would be a huge interest, then I might be interested in the future making this into a marketplace for Meteor packages, because I don't think we don't even have that in the npm land, unless I don't remember. So you have to handle the licensing of those packages and all that stuff. And I've seen some projects like that in the past, but they really never went anywhere because, let's be honest, it's not so easy. So with this, I will be releasing release candidate 2. Probably given the time and everything, it's not working, but I think it's worth a try to consider. And we had actually here this was this one. So Florian Scheffler did added IP whitelisting and quite a few other things. But that was, I think so. Looking at this, because the latest one has been also in 2018, he might be still using it somewhere. So Florian would be the guy to really reach out to get this going. And I think we'll have to get this. How should I say it? This little thing that's kind of outside of those. You have the minification issue. So I was just adding ECMAScript. And that's actually probably that's something to be added later on. But I think this will be release candidate 3. Let's try that. If okay, reset. Clicking node modules, and let's add merge into master. Yes, we have some issues, but this one is a bit more advanced. Okay, this release versions. You know, this might be to be a bit careful here. And we can go with the better schema. Angular still the same. Ooh, okay, Angular. Okay, so there are new packages. That might be why the out has not been working as it should have. Okay, compile runtime, binary heat. This is all fine. Wait a moment. It's not blazed there, but hopefully it will be checked out with an update. ADP, let's try with that. On awesome is the same. So I think this will be this. So live data, local storage, logging, markdown. There's the MDG validator. That's new. Meteor developer. Oh, interesting. We have here the Meteor developer as its own. And it's just the OAuth over here. Let's go. I'm not sure. Let's try it like that because also gets the EUIs, which I think might be the Angular might be getting into a little bit. And here does all the other things. Please. And on this side, it's well, let's actually get everything because everything else is going to be picked up or it's save, change log. Okay, so and then we can do it like this. So Beckham release candidate 3. And for these, we'll go with the newer version of Meteor. Let's see. This. I want ECMAScript. Wait. I want this entire thing here. On ECMAScript. Did he actually remove that? I will have to double check on that one. About the Angular material, but I think it should be this and this. Let's add ECMAScript there. We'll need this one. This one are easy, thankfully. This web app, error policy. ECMAScript. This is just like that. So let's commit. Let's try. Let's see if we can try to run this thing a little bit. No, of course it won't work. That would be too easy. Yes, I've got that. That I have that. So let's try RC2. On these guys. Not the best way to do it. And also, actually need to check that they do have RC2 here. These guys do. It's 2 as well. It's 3 here. There. I can get rid of these. While at it, RC2. Now the question is, if I can remove this file in its entirety and have it be rebuilt, that would be my take, so that it can do it from scratch. No, so it's so that was not it. So looking at this, inconsistent dependency constraint across Vini builds. So I would be guessing that it's something over here, which so I want to check if you remove the angular material over here. Core front-end package. No, angular material is still there at 105. That's 5. That's what it was. But interestingly, he removed the other angular stuff here. So sanitized material. Let's see if this is it. I don't think so. Wait, it was interesting. Look at all those upgrades. It wants what? Babel runtime? You should have Babel runtime. Is there? What are you telling me you don't have Babel runtime? That's ludicrous. Oh, come on. What do we have here now? Pre-built binaries not found for bcrypt 201 and node 8. Yeah, but that should not be an issue, or should it? Let's go to bcrypt 1. This is atrocious. But it worked. We shall not speak of this thing. Yeah, because we need to be at version 5, which node version, bcrypt version. Okay, at this version that doesn't tell us. So, but we got things running. So let's check again. And yeah, a lot of uncaught things. Angular is not defined. I think it might be because of the removal of all the Angular packages, the Angular. Yeah, but which this is a reason why I think a rewrite is in order. I'm going to do a last commit here. That will say fix depths. Push it so that people can kind of get going if they want to fix this in the future. I'm just going to switch back to master. And yeah, a lot of things to discuss here. Let me know, guys, in the comments section what we should do with this thing. Should we just archive it and then build a completely new Stratosphere from scratch, or maybe extend Pacosphere, or just archive it and forget it because we have Atmosphere, and maybe we should just push on that front? What do you guys think? What should be the approach with dealing with this whole thing? Because also remember, unless you are willing to volunteer and work on this, I'm going to work on this maybe once a quarter, or if it becomes absolutely necessary for my business, then I will work on it. But until then, it's either through your sponsorships or, well, pretty much through your sponsorship that I'm going to work on this, or somebody else, or you have to volunteer as well. So think of that as you're writing your suggestions, what we should do about this. I really like the idea. I really like how we could try and work on extending things. I would love to do that. But again, I do not have the time for that. And I don't have a pressing business need for it either. So it's going to take a while at my pace. And there are more pressing matters to attend to. So this was exploration into the old project of Stratosphere, a private package server for Meteor. Thank you very much, guys, for joining me. Remember to like the video, comment, let me know what you think how we should proceed. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe to the channel so you know where the next streams are coming up, especially if there are some disruptions, so you can see. And please sponsor me on GitHub so I can work more on open source and create more and better streams and create better software as well that is open source. And with that, let me add in here the finishing slide here for this presentation. So I thank you very much, and I will see you on Monday. So have a nice week.